Great. It's so nice to have you join me, John.
Thank you.
What a beautiful, beautiful place.
Thank you. Well, there was a lot of beautiful things to work with. And, starting with the chandeliers, they were here existing. The wall sconces were existing. And the gold leaf on the ceiling moldings and the walls were all existing. So what we did was set out to create a little bit of a contrast. Started with this beautiful carpet and border, and then the damask fabrics for the panels where the sconces are, and then the contrasting silk fabric for the longer panels.
How difficult was it to think about your concept from the Lebec Fin of old to new?
Well, Nikolai had a vision, and he knew that he wanted to start with his tables being white. He had wanted a whitewash chair, and he had already picked out a blue fabric for the chair. Unfortunately, the fabric was not a commercially rated fabric, and the chair was not a commercially rated chair. So that was the decision maker as to refinishing and reupholstering the existing chairs. So that's where we started, and then with that blue fabric, we went out and selected the carpet, which is kind of a black and a blue, and accenting the gold, and the gold border, and then we selected the fabrics from there.
When you think about the rebirth of this restaurant and its grandeur, if I may say, of old, was it so important to preserve that richness and work around the
Absolutely.
detailing? You know, so many times we plow down, what's there, if it's an old house or,
This was so beautiful, it would have been a crime to take anything out or try and change anything. We just wanted to enhance it and give it a little bit of contrast. So we added, candle, what do you call them? Shades. Shades to the candle sconces.
Yes.
And, just really, that was the existing mirror. And so everything here was so beautiful that why, change the beautiful, just add to it.
Okay.
Hang on, we just lost his audio.
So we're going to do again is just get your name on camera.
Walter Abrams.
Okay, Walter, and tell me what your title is. I'm going to say you are head chef, but you probably have some very fancy name
No,
for it.
I'm the head chef. I'm the executive chef here.
Okay, and what is it like being the head chef at Lebec Fin? No small order.
It's pretty exciting. We have a really great team put into place. So, like you said before, it is very busy right now. Just trying to work with 30 people that I've never worked with before. My fiance is the pastry chef here, so and that part of it is it's a lot of fun because we get to see each other a lot. But it's exciting, and just getting to know the area and embracing Philadelphia has been a lot of fun.
Where are you from?
Originally, I just moved out here from San Francisco.
Okay, so you're from the West Coast.
I'm not from the West Coast. That's where I just moved out from. I grew up in Florida and in Colombia, in South America.
Okay.
That's where all of my family's from.
And is this a different palate here? Do Philadelphians desire a different type of food, or fine dining is certain types of cooking and presentation?
I think that Philadelphians are really starting to embrace what it is that we're doing. But I have been trying to kind of play my cards right so that, we're not serving things that are really too much for a regular palate to handle. Although, we do have a lot of foodies that do come in here and they want to try a lot of the offal and the rabbits and the venisons and that kind of more unique style of animals or vegetables or seafood or whatever it may be. But little by little, I think they're really starting to grasp what it is that we're doing, and they're starting to really appreciate it.
So what is on the menu at Lebec Fin? What can people expect in this rebirth of this storied restaurant to taste and to see?
Right, well, we're doing a tasting menu, which, it's 8 courses. They should really expect to get an amazing experience from the dining room perspective as well as from the kitchen. We do have a vegetable menu that we offer, so we're here and we're able to cater to our vegetarian community, our vegan community. guests that might have aversions or allergies to gluten products or such. So we do have all that kind of stuff in place. And then we're really showcasing a lot of the farmer fresh produce and product that we get in-house. And I think that's really what's gonna set Lebec Fin apart from what it was before, because we're really on a constant basis just dealing with people day to day that are 15 minutes away to an hour away that have always had amazing product, but just have never been approached by other restaurants.
So the old Lebec Fin and the new Lebec Fin, was it, I don't know if I recall in my head, sort of sauces and more traditional fine dining? Is this a spin on that? Can you give me an example?
I think it's our own thing here. What Lebec Fin was before, and I've never dined here myself when it was the old Lebec Fin, nor did I ever work here. But I knew it as being a very classical, very traditional cuisine. And what we do here is use that foundation, using the French foundation and techniques to, making everything from our sauces to our braising techniques and a lot of cooking techniques. We're just really showcasing the product and what it is, and we're not masking it with too much butter or too much fat or flour or anything like that. So if we have, and as I'll show you in one of the dishes that I'm going to prepare for you, is that we just have these really beautiful products that we have, and they're at the peak of their season, and I want you to taste them for what they are.
So on the menu that you served so far, can you give me an idea if it's a certain type of poultry dish or meat dish? Is it the braised lamb? What are some of the things that you've cooked up so far?
We've done a variety of products here. We've been, we have a farmer that's working with us just to raise some, specialty poultry for us. Really beautiful rabbits, in my opinion, some of the best that I've ever tasted. We have a really great program with a purveyor that is aging all of our beef for us. So we're serving a 32 to 36 dry aged beef, as well as, like I said, the garnish part of it is really what comes from all of our purveyors. So that kind of changes on a regular basis. Our vegetable menu that we offer, we also have a forager that is working with us, and so about once a week we'll get a huge shipment of just all these foraged goods and plants and berries and edible things that we would never think of eating. And to be quite honest, sometimes I look at it and I'm like, can I really use this? Or everything from nettles, wild garlic, wild edible blossoms, cattails, which is this bush that everybody's always grown up seeing, and there's parts of it that you can eat that are very tender, bamboo shoots. So it's really special to have somebody like that working with us that is fairly local, that can bring us really amazing product, and it's so unique. Not only to us, but just to the whole country.
And what is your goal to create? While the trend has sort of been to casual dining, but yet this is certainly elegant. As you come at the helm of this kitchen, the sort of dining or palate experience, I guess I should say, from your end, you hope, in the end, your goal is what?
Like I said, is to make people extremely happy, all of our guests, and have them really leaving here with the sense of, I really want to come back and taste more, and for them to embrace the fact that we have this menu template that we will always continue to serve, but that there will be variation based on what's available that day or that week or that month. And for them to really be able to enjoy that as much as we're enjoying doing it.
We're going to get a little bit of you.
Sound good?